right, I am back. I wanted to show you guys real quickly what I did with the first page of my album. I didn't record me doing this because there wasn't a whole lot of to show you, but I wanted to show you what the final product was. So I basically used a page protector and then put this sheet with the gold dots on it in the page protector. I had actually cut it, and I wanted to cut it so that it fit with these rings, but then when I realized I cut it 6x8 and the pockets are actually larger than 6x8, so I ended up just using a 6x8 page protector and slipping that in. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but I didn't want to waste the sheet, and I just decided that's fine, I could just put it in the page protector. So what I did was I took one of the Ali Edwards letters that came in the kit. They used to look like this, and I embossed it with that silver tinsel embossing powder from Recollections. And then I put that on top of this circle. The scallop circle is a Spellbinders die that I just cut out from the Snow and Cocoa paper. And then I took some thread or some embroidery floss and just stitched around the circle. It's not perfect by any means. I just poked the holes in by hand, and then I just hand stitched. And then this is actually a wood veneer star that also came in the Ali Edwards 2015 kit. It used to look basically like this, but what I ended up doing was I took this Heidi Swapp metallic texture paste, which is gorgeous, and I just kind of smeared it on with my finger and then let it dry. And then I have that blue color that is also going to be showing up in my album. So that's what that looks like. And then what I ended up doing was on the back, I didn't want to show through, so I took a smaller scallop circle and I die cut this little deer paper from that same Snow and Cocoa paper pad. And then I also took the same pink that was on the circle here, and I made a banner with another Spellbinders die. So it's kind of hard to see. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it is embossed. But I wanted to make it look a little bit more pronounced, so I did the little faux stitching, and then did some more hand stitching with kind of an aqua tealish color embroidery floss. I think it's called something like Mermaid. So that's what that little front page looks like. And then I printed this calendar. I think I've seen this a lot on YouTube and other blogs and things like that. This is a calendar from A Stitch in Time. It is absolutely gorgeous. She has a couple different options, and I am blown away that this is a free downloadable printable file. So definitely check her out. I think it's very generous of her to be putting these together for us to use and for her to share with us. So definitely check out her blog, Stitch in Time, and she has this one plus I think 2 or 3 other different styles. What I'm going to end up doing on this is then writing in all of the events that we did in December, and I probably will do that at the end so it looks cohesive. I have some things that I know about, but I'm probably going to just leave this for later on in the month. Then yesterday I worked on this, and I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see that with my lights. It might be kind of a glare, but I basically took a 6x8 photo sleeve, and I made 2x2 squares. Now I really like the idea, and I've seen this a lot on different YouTube channels and blogs of doing the 2x2 squares, but I didn't have any of the 2x2 page protectors, and I didn't want to buy a whole pack of page protectors just to do this. So I just decided to do a little bit of math and grid it out and then make it myself. Now it isn't perfect. There are some imperfections. You can see here I kind of didn't do it quite right, and I haven't used my fuse tool a whole lot, so that didn't help, but I think in the long run it ended up turning out really cute. Let me see if I can show you this better with the white paper. That might be, yeah, that's better, I think. So for this, it was just one of the Ali Edwards white snowflakes, Christmas trees that came in the kit, and I took that same Heidi Swapp texture paste, and I just kind of smushed it on like this. That way it gave this kind of cool texture. You can kind of see how it's got that awesome texture, and it's such a pretty metallic color. I had these frames here from last year. It's from the Simple Stories collection, Claus and Company, and I just used them in these pockets, and they fit perfectly, and I was really excited about that. This one, I just put some of the gold and silver sequins in. This is sequins from, what is it called? Neat and Tangled. I got this from Simon Says Stamp, and it really kind of goes well with my color scheme, so I want to add that pink in there. And all of these were done by hand. I stamped these on vellum and then embossed them. This is a little reindeer that I got from Target, more sequins, more stamping, and then here's that other picture. And I want to put a picture of me and my daughter, and I just put a puffy sticker from the Snow and Cocoa line. So that's it. I think the back of it, actually, I don't really mind what it looks like too much. There may be a few things. I may put a piece of paper here, or maybe put a piece of paper in a couple of these places that have words where backwards they don't look as nice. And then that way, because like the snowflake and stuff like that, even though it is the back of the vellum, I don't actually mind how it looks. So I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do. If I want to put some paper behind the ones that don't look quite as great from the back, or I may just put a picture on top of this so a lot of it's covered up. I haven't really decided yet, but that's just sitting in my album. So I think that's about it for what I did so far. I have pictures in some of the other sleeves just to be prepared to start doing the next pages, but that's about all I've done as far as scrapbooking. I will be back shortly with another video to show you the next days. Hopefully day 1, maybe day 2. We'll kind of see how it goes. Thanks. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.